You know, I kind of wanted to stay away from this topic, but it looks like we're going to have to open it back up. The whole Bangum Smurf situation. As Bangum stated in an interview, I was Bangum's VP. I was his vice president of Feed the Wolves. I was put on to Bangum through a couple of his artists, Dice and Domination. I went out to Trinidad for 11 days the first time, and I came back and I helped Bangum Smurf wage the war against 50 Cent. We kept Bangum Smurf relevant for 12 whole months. So, Bangum, that's what we did together. Then I went back in Trinidad in 2011, and I came back and I kept you relevant for another whole year. And here we are in 2019. So a few months back, about 6 months back, me and Smurf started doing our interview series called Keeping It Real, where he would be on the main frame, I would be down here on the side frame. So we would talk about everything. Smurf could say all he wants about calling me Mikey 50. I never heard him one time call me Mikey 50. You know what I'm saying? Smurf could say he didn't get paid off of them videos. I done sent Smurf money off of those videos. So Smurf, let's talk about it. Smurf is trying to say that I gave information to a Murder Inc. artist. But here's the real story behind it. Me and Smurf had just completed an interview. We were talking about this situation where Cadillac Ta's baby mom or his girlfriend walked into the hood into G-Unit territory, and then all the G-Unit cats started throwing bottles at her. So then 50 was checked by Cadillac Ta. Cadillac Ta pulled up to the hood in his black Cadillac, and Cadillac Ta went and talked to 50 about the situation. The rumor is that 50 actually slapped Tony Yayo over this situation, saying Tony Yayo was drunk and he threw bottles at Cadillac Ta's baby mom, who was wearing a Murder Inc. shirt in the wrong hood. So anyways, me and Cadillac Ta, we go back. I done interviews with multiple people from Murder Inc. Cadillac Ta, Black Child, Ja Rule. I've interviewed them all. So now I get a call on my way home from New York. Me and Smurf had just done this interview, so I'm like, yo, I actually brought Domination to the Murder Inc. studio for anybody who gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I brought him to the studio, cleared up the whole situation with Ja Rule. So I get a call from Cadillac Ta. He's like, yo, Mikey T, what's good? When we going to shoot this new interview? I'm like, yo, Ta, it's dope. You just called me, but I'm on my way out of the city. I'll be back next week. But I'm like, yo, but while I got you, man, we're about to release this blog next week when Smurf was bigging you up. So I was just letting Cadillac Ta know that Bangum Smurf was actually bigging him up in an interview and letting all the people know the situation about when his baby mama came into the G-Unit territory. Smurf wants to say, I called Cadillac Ta behind his back. Nah, I wouldn't work like that. And how does that even make sense? Who would care if somebody was to tell him about a situation that's not that bad? It's not like I was calling Murder Inc. and giving them information about where Bangum Smurf was or if Bangum Smurf was dissing him, but I simply got on the phone with Cadillac Ta after he called me, and I was like, yo, we got this dope blog that we're about to release next week where Bangum Smurf confirms that you checked 50 Cent. And Cadillac Ta was, all right, that's cool, thanks for letting me know. And that, because I have a rapport with a lot of the artists I work with. A lot of the artists that I've been working with since 2009, I still work with to this day. I've said this to multiple of my friends about losing my relationship with Bangum Smurf. Just because I got love for Bangum Smurf, like me and him, that was like a brother to me. You know what I mean? He was like a brother to me and shit. Except the fact that he had me starving when I was out in Trinidad and shit. I tell you, until I went to Trinidad, I never knew what it was to be hungry. But anyways, so Bangum Smurf was a brother to me, but I'll tell you this, I ain't gonna go against somebody that is a friend just because my brother tells me to. That shit ain't right in my book. So me and Smurf ended our relationship, and now he's gonna do what he's gonna do, and I was gonna let him slide. I'm gonna let him do what he wants to do, but if he wants to open it up, I got a whole bunch of stories that I want to tell the world. So Smurf, let's keep going back and forth. Because next I'm going to let everybody know why the MMG deal didn't work out. And next I'm going to let everybody know what actually happened in Trinidad. So if you want these stories to keep going, let's go. I'm going to let people know the real about Bangum Smurf. And this ain't inside the features. I ain't even going to go there yet. Save it for part 2.